All right, so in 2025, um, I would say one of the best ways to land a job, if I were you, if you're brand new to this, basically, if you are new to IT or just, working a tech job, um, I would say one of the best ways of landing a job would be to have some type of online presence, right? It just makes sense in 2025. The thing is it is it beneficial? Is it very, what's the term? Is it possible, basically? And the answer is yes. Pretty much a lot of my jobs has been because I have some type of online presence, and it doesn't have to be like a YouTube channel. It doesn't have to be like TikTok. It helps, just depends on what you're doing. But having even something like a LinkedIn is a good idea. The thing is, I very much believe that we're moving away from this idea of, oh, I can get a job, and it's not just IT or tech, but a job in general, or maybe it's like a job that's more like a very white collar ish type of job, right? So mostly in tech, I'll speak about that specifically. Um, I would say it's really more about if people know you than who you know. Hope that made sense. If not, I'll say it one more time. I think we're moving away from the idea of it's who you know. Not saying that doesn't work anymore. Of course it does, but for most of us, we don't really know anyone in these fields, especially if we're brand new to it, fresh out of college, or whatever college, or not college, but whatever education institution you just came out of, boot camps or whatever. A lot of times you're brand new where you don't know anyone. So it's really for these individuals who are brand spanking new to the field or the industry. You don't really know anyone. So how do you stand out? How do you stand out from the next person? What can help? Not saying it's a guarantee, obviously, but what can help is having some type of online presence, because again, you may not know anyone, and I think we're moving away from it's about who you know to get in. It's going towards who knows you, and because you have some type of online presence, you posting your skills, your projects, having some type of YouTube channel where you're posting your projects, or you posting your portfolio, your work. That's some type of online presence, because now people are finding your work and they may like it and contact you because of what they've seen online that you've posted. So hope I'm making sense, but I do think we are moving away from, again, this idea of who you know. You know what I mean? So I'm a prime example. I work in IT, and I have a LinkedIn. That's my online presence. Believe it or not, it's a headshot. They know what I look like. They see, my work experience. They see what I'm able, what I'm capable of doing in terms of skill level. So it's all there. They see my work. They see my journey, and that's my online presence, or just one of them. I have a YouTube channel, but believe it or not, people watch the videos, and I've been contacted for different brand deals, or you know what I mean? Like it helps. The thing is, the brand deals are from companies that see my work, which is my videos, and they're interested in working with me. It works. I'm not saying this is gonna work for anybody, and it's a guarantee, but had I not had a LinkedIn, a YouTube channel, you watching this video, you would not know I exist. That's just the truth. You wouldn't know I exist. And that's what you don't want in today's job market. Nobody knows you. There's people who's been working a job for decades, right? Since maybe the 1990s or something. And sadly, some of these people have been laid off in today's world. They've been laid off and they're not sure what to do next. And what's so tough for them is that they have no type of online presence. And I'm talking, they have to start all over again to to figure out, you know, how to basically adapt in today's world in terms of technology, social media. They're just now learning on what to do, or if not just now learning, they're trying to figure out how to implement these tools today in their, you know, ways of working. That makes any sense? So using AI, using social media to figure out how to find jobs. So some of them are brand new to this, and it's really tough. You know, they don't know anybody, and the thing is, I'm sorry, I meant to say nobody knows them. That's what I meant to say. Nobody knows you. Now they may have a nice network of people over the years, but nothing's guaranteed, man. So I would say having some type of online presence only makes you stronger in terms of what people can see you can do, right? By them just being able to find you on their mobile device or whatever, they can reach you and contact and just see your work. And that to me is just less workload on your back because your work is online and they can just see it easily. I just hope I'm making sense. If I'm not, I do apologize. But I guess what I'm just trying to say, just to sum everything up, is it'll really be a lot easier if you have some type of online presence where people can find you and contact you, rather than it's the opposite. Nobody knows you exist because you're not on the internet. Everyone lives on the internet nowadays. Everyone has some type of internet access where, I don't know if it's IG or TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Everyone's online, and people when people need to search for you, not just for work or for opportunities, but just in general. If I'm trying to find somebody, I'm gonna go online first. I'm just gonna go Google your name and see who are you. This is today's world. So if somebody Googles my name or use the AI, I will come up because I exist online. I can easily be searched, and that's what I want. I want to be searched by people, especially for work and opportunity, so they can see exactly what I do and review my work. This is today's world, and I very much believe this is now the way to find jobs, by using the internet. It's already been here, but now showcasing your work is even more important now than ever. I hope that makes sense to you. So whether you're into, I don't know, whether you're in IT, or if you're a software engineer or a developer or a project manager, or you're into sales or whatever, post your work, man. Post your experience, post what you've been doing for the past whatever years. Showcase your work. People are watching. You know, people are on their phones, literally. People are on these devices. People are on these devices. Excuse me, can't talk today. Looking for you, and it's gonna suck if they can't find you because you've never posted your work over the years. I do think you are setting yourself up for failure not doing this, especially in today's world. I think this is even more important than ever to post your work on the internet. I don't care what platform it is. It just depends. So again, if you're someone that's created websites or have worked projects, I would post your work. GitHub, I don't know, having some kind of website to showcase what it can do. If that product is profitable, hope I'm making sense. If you work in IT, post your work experience, what you know how to do, what type of tools you've used over the years. Post your work, man. Hope this made sense. But let me get out of here. My name is Ario the Juiced. I have a website called juicytech.com. I post content there in terms of my videos. I have an email newsletter. If you want to stay in touch that way, that's possible. If you would like to contact me on other platforms like IG, TikTok, or also LinkedIn, I post on those platforms daily as well. If you would like to reach out to me in those platforms, feel free. But again, my name is Ario D Juice. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it made sense. I pray to God this was valuable content for you, and you benefit from this very much so. So peace out. I'm out here. Till next time. Yep.